stand tall and face it all together. Guys, the minute I heard that song, I knew we were in for another great James Bond movie. Just that song. If the song is good, movie's good. Song's okay, movie's okay. Song is bad, who knows? Might be good, might be bad. I don't know. I don't even know if that's true across all these movies, but I could tell you that's one heck of an incredible song, and I love it. God bless Adele. I just pray for her every day. Just that God would bless her because she's amazing. So Jan likes her too. Jan, big Adele fan over there. Jan has layers, guys. I'm telling you, she's layered. Yeah, was that Jan? Yeah. See, Jan thinks Skyfall is one of her worst songs. But that's high praise from Jan, right? So there is no bad song, right? From Adele? Yeah, no bad song in Adele's kind of albums. So anyway, what is there to say about this movie? 50th Bond anniversary. It shows at parts. Doesn't show as much as Die Another Day did at the 40th. They brought back Q. They brought back Moneypenny. They brought back gadgets. Daniel Craig's first conversation with Ben Whishaw, in the museum. I love that scene. I adore that. Desmond Llewellyn was always the older guy, giving the younger guy Bond grief. I love how they flopped that. Excellent writing. Right there, the dialogue is fantastic. In that scene, the playfulness with Moneypenny is back, and it's good, and I would argue it's better than ever. It's too bad not much came of that in the next two movies, kind of the flirtation of that. The cinematography on this one's maybe the best in all 25 movies. It's a beautiful film. Every Bond fan, I'm gonna get over there one day, every Bond fan loves to stand where Daniel Craig stand at that place in Scotland on a foggy day and look like Daniel Craig looked. One of the best shots in 25 movies across the whole franchise. But all that to say, I think I said this in Spectre, it's another frickin' prologue. And that really annoyed me at the time, and it still annoys me a little bit today. I'm trying to get over it. I haven't quite gotten there yet. But like Casino Royale was a prologue. Quantum of Solace was a sequel to the prologue. I just really needed Bond to be Bond here already. I needed an M. I needed a Q. I didn't need Judi Dench to die. I needed a Moneypenny. I needed gadgets. And I like how they brought those all into here, but it still felt they were building Bond still. 3 years. 6 years later and 3 movies in, Daniel Craig finally becomes Bond at the very end of this movie, which they knew, or else they would have put the gun barrel sequence at the beginning where it freaking belongs. I didn't even say that about Quantum of Solace. That really drove me crazy. Is Casino Royale did it great, but that gun barrel sequence goes at the beginning, gentlemen. That's one thing in that Spectre No Time Did I Did Today that was good. You don't put that at the end. And I think they put it at the end because they were admitting, we just spent one more movie, building a Bond we built 6 years ago with Casino Royale. And so that just kind of really, I don't know why. It's just weird that they did that, especially here where the emphasis with the 50-year anniversary is that Daniel Craig's old man Bond now. He's not who he was in Quantum of Solace in this movie. He's completely different. And he played young man Bond just as good as he played old man Bond. Even in No Time to Die, all my problems with that movie, Daniel Craig was not one of them. It feels like there's been this 20-year time jump in this movie from Quantum of Solace, and I wanted another movie dismantling Quantum, kind of like Thunderball was, or From Russia with Love. I wanted one more, him taking down another Quantum kind of thug or higher up. And instead, Silva is separate from Quantum, but that's okay. I do like the parallel there with Goldfinger, is that you had 2 Spectre movies, and then Goldfinger had nothing to do with Spectre, and now you've had 2 Quantum movies, and now Silva has nothing to do with that. Silva's plan has not survived any sort of scrutiny, and it gets dumber the more I watch this movie. The Joker in The Dark Knight, this often compared to that, the Joker... he got lucky, and the movie doesn't outright say he got lucky, but it was clear the Joker was just doing stuff, and he had multiple plans and multiple ideas and multiple kind of scenarios. In case I get caught, this is what I'm going to do, or if this works out, here's what I'm going to do. And he says, do I look like I have a plan? No, you look like you have several kind of sub-plans and ideas, and you're not sure which one's going to work out. And I think if you watch The Dark Knight with that understanding, the Joker is a much more interesting villain because he got lucky in a couple of spots. Silva's plan doesn't have that. Silva needed everything to work out in a straight line for him to pull this off. And if the Joker got a little bit lucky along the way, Silva got extremely lucky in this movie. There were so many places this all could have gone sideways. And so that, people have criticized it for that, and I have to agree. The middle part of this movie lags. Once Bond gets back to London with Silva, it just doesn't feel like it has the same kind of momentum. And that includes kind of the Home Alone sequences at the end. Not that I don't love Kincaid. They asked Sean Connery to play him. Sean Connery had his own reasons for turning that down. Oh, man, but this Bond fan wishes Sean Connery would have played him. But they found the next best one. They found the next best actor to play him. And that's great. The Home Alone sequence is great. It's different. James Bond is usually infiltrating their layers. It was fun to have, the opposite of that, them coming after his lair. I thought that was great for the franchise. But then that goes on too long. The underground stuff, the stuff in the pond, and then the shootout at the chapel just could have been a little bit tighter. So Quantum of Solace needed more room to breathe. Skyfall just could have been a little bit tighter. But overall, the movie we got is one of the best ones in the franchise. From a film standpoint, if I'm not a Bond fan, this is a great movie. If I am a Bond fan, I'm a little bit disappointed with some of the decisions they made here. And unfortunately, I am that. But hey, one more movie left. Jan's husband and maybe even her son-in-law or his son's coming in, and maybe some of the other youth group kids said they might show up. Yeah, word got out that this is what I've been doing the last 2 days, so I'm sure I'll have some answers at my next board meeting. But half the board's coming to watch Die Another Day with me, so you know what? When it all comes down to it, I love this church. I do. I love this church. So yeah. So we're gonna watch Die Another Day sometime in the next few hours, and we'll see how that goes. See you in a minute. I don't know. Whenever we end up watching this movie, whenever anybody gets here, it should be fun. You hear that, Jan? Tell your husband, bring the sparkling cider, bring the grocery store sushi, because Die Another Day is the grocery store sushi of James Bond movies.